Good morning students, welcome back to Java class. In today's class I'll explain you about streams. Java file input stream, file output stream, buffer stream, random access stream. So different types of streams we have in Java. That today I'm going to explain you the different types of streams, different types of constructors of that streams and the methods of that streams. Okay, see, before going into a depth, first let me explain you about what is a stream. See, stream, it is nothing but it is a sequence of characters. Stream is nothing but it is a sequence of characters. Example, if I say this is an India, we have a number of characters, and if it is a more than one character, we can say it is a stream of character, and it is a sequence of data. Okay, stream is nothing but it can be defined as a sequence of data. Okay, so here before going into what is a stream, how many types of streams we have, let me give you an introduction part of the streams. Java uses the concept of streams to make input output operation fast. See, if you want to give any input, and if you want to display any output on the screen, the Java uses the concept of streams. Stream means you can supply collection of characters to the system, and you can display number of lines of data as output on the output screen. So that is nothing but it is a sequence of characters. Okay, now here we have in Java we have two types of streams. One is the input stream and the second one is the output stream. See, input stream means here example, I want to take one string from a user. Enter your name. The user will give my name is ABCD example. So my name is ABCD. So there are collection of characters, and that are passed from the console to the program at runtime by the user. So when any stream is coming inside means it is coming to the program from the console. So that is nothing but the input source. So example, in C programming you have a scanf function. What is the use of the scanf function? Scanf function is used to collect data at runtime. Means instead of defining values inside the program, you can take values from a user at runtime. So whatever data you give at the command prompt, that is means that is supplied to your program, your source program. That is nothing but the stream of character. In the same way, in Java also, you can give data from a console output screen to the program at runtime. So that is nothing but the input stream. Output stream, and output stream means example, I have, as already said, my name is ABCD. First I took from a user at runtime. User has given as a input at runtime. The same example I want to display on the screen. So here in case of output screen, the data is going from our source program to the console. So that is nothing but the output stream. So if it is the input stream, data is coming to our program from the console. If it is the output screen, output stream it is, then your data is moving from your program to the console. So that is the difference between input stream and output stream. Input stream means data is coming to the program, and output stream means data is going from our program to the console. So that is the difference between input and the output. Here just have given a little introduction about input stream. Okay, so here input streams read data from an input source. See, example, using a keyboard I am giving some input. Okay, so that input is read by the program. Yes or no? That is nothing but the input stream. And whatever input the user is giving, the user can give any number, any text, or sometimes the user may upload any file. So it is not compulsory that input should be one type of data. It can be of any type of data. Okay, the user can give data from a keyboard, or he can upload any file, or any image he can apply, any image he can upload. So different types of inputs can be given by the user. So whatever the user is giving, that is nothing but the input stream. Okay, next all input streams inherit from input stream is an abstract class that defines programming interfaces for all input streams. See, whatever input streams the user is giving, whatever input the user is giving, that should inherit input stream. So that should inherit input stream means the user should collect, the user should extend the input stream class so that he can supply different types of input to the program. Okay, and this input stream class is nothing but abstract class. Abstract class means it contains the methods, abstract methods. Whatever class is extending that abstract class, they should give the body to that methods. Okay, it provides only the method name, but it won't give the body of the method. But if it is an abstract class, it is an abstract method, it is the condition that whichever child class is inheriting that parent class, that child class should give the body to that method. Okay, so here input stream is an abstract class. Now here input streams class defines a programming interface for reading bytes or array of bytes. See, input stream is a class. As I already said, input stream is a class. And what is the use of this class? Using this class, we can read data from a user at runtime, and whatever data the user is giving, that may be a character, that may be a file, and that may be a string. And this input stream class provides different interfaces. I think you all know the interfaces. Interfaces provides the it is like a class only, but it contains the abstract methods which does not have a method definition, that should be given by the child classes. Okay, and here input stream is a class which provides an interface for reading bytes of array, or reading bytes or array of bytes. So using a input stream, it is an interface, it is a connection. Using that only we can read data from user at runtime, means it provides different connections. Okay, next here you can see the picture, source program and input stream, Java applications, output stream, destination. So using an input stream, we can read the data, and that data is given to the Java application, and based on the data some calculations are performed inside the system, and that is given to the output stream. See here example, from console I am giving an input. From the console, that input should be passed to the Java applications, whatever program you are designing, and where some applications have been done, that should be given to the output screen. Okay, so this is about Java input stream. Now here Java API provides different classes for an input. See here you can see file input stream means you can give 5 different files, you can give some data to the files, and you can read data from a files. And array input stream, file input stream, filter input stream, pipeline these are the different types of streams we'll use at the time of reading a input from a user at runtime. Okay, so this is very important. You need to remember this class, this streams, because all these streams are helps the programmer to read data from a user at runtime. Okay, now come to the output stream. See, now let's discuss about output stream. See, actually what is the use of the input stream? Input stream is used to read data from a user from the console, whatever data the user is giving at runtime, using a keyboard or using a file, whatever input it may be. So that input stream class is used to read the data. So example, we have some calculations I have done in the program, and some output is generated that you want to display on the console. So a data should go from our program to the console. So that is nothing but the output stream. Okay, see here in the definition you see output streams write data to an output source. See, output source means, example, if you want to display data on the monitor, and in the monitor directly we cannot display, we will use some console. So data should come from your program to the console. That is possible by using a output streams. Okay, so it is similar to the input source. An output source can be anything that can contain data, file, string, memory. So like whenever the user is giving any input, it may be a data, or it may be a file, or it may be an image. Like that, in the same way, whatever output is generated in the program, that can be a string, that can be a file, that can be images, and that should be displayed on the output screen. So like an input, output can be any type of data that should be displayed on the output sources. Okay, next here we have different types of output streams. Okay, and this is also provides an interface, different interfaces, different connection for displaying output on the output screen. Okay, so here you can see the hierarchy of the output screen. See, output stream you can see file output, byte array. See, in the previous input stream hierarchy, wherever you have a input, there just you give output. So input streams are used to collect the data, whereas the output streams are used to display the data. Means it gives the output. So wherever you have an input, there just you write the output. Okay, because outputs are used to display the data on the output sources. You see data output stream, buffered, print stream, object piped output stream, filter output stream, array output stream, and file output stream. Now here you can see Java input and output file input stream class in Java. Okay, see, file simple IO is nothing but the input and output files. Here clearly Java IO file input stream classes in Java means the classes, the streams which are related to the files. Means we are reading data from a file, we are writing data to a file. So instead of displaying simply on the console, here what we are doing is whatever data is there, that we are writing into the file, and we are reading from data from a file. So that is our concept. Okay, reading and writing data from a files. See, file input again. When you are dealing with the files also, whenever you are dealing with the files also, there are two types. It is there is a one file input stream class and one file output stream class. Okay, first I'll explain the definition. File input stream class is useful to read data from a file. Example, some data is there in the file, you want to read that data. So here what we are using, using a file input stream class in the form of sequence of bytes. See, example, if it is a class, if it is a file means what? Actually it is a collection of data, or collection of data we can say that it is a sequence of bytes. Okay, so file input stream class is useful to read data from a file. Whatever data is there in the file, that data if you want to read. Okay, and how that data is represented, actually it is a sequence of bytes. Okay, and using this file input stream, we can read stream of raw data from a file. Stream of raw data from a file, or we can use images, and you can use it may be a text input, whatever data it may be in the file, that you can read. Okay, so different types of data we are reading from a file by using a file input stream. Okay, now here we have a constructor method, different constructors. See, constructor method maximum same, but if it is a method we need to call, if it is a constructor you no need to call. Okay, so but whenever you are dealing with the streams, it is compulsory that you should know the constructors of that particular class. So when you are dealing with files concept, files, it may be a file input or it may be a file output, whatever it may be, you should know the constructor of that particular stream. Okay, what constructor we can use for what purpose, that you should know. Okay, so here file input stream, file here is a data structure and a file is a variable of the data structure. See, example, in C programming we have a file pointer and file data structure. In the same way, whenever you are reading data from a file, first you need to open the file, next you need to read the data. In the same way, in case of Java also, you need to use the file pointer in order to open the file and in order to read the data from the file and in order to write data into the file. So if you want to perform any action on the file, first you should create file pointer to that file. Okay, first constructor is a file input stream, file is a data structure and file is a variable here. Now it creates, this constructor creates an input file. This constructor creates an input file to read from a specified file object. So what is the use of this constructor? Using this constructor we can read data from a particular file object. Now next one is file input stream, file descriptor fdobg. It is nothing but it is an object. Okay, it creates an input file stream to read from the specified file descriptor. See, example, from a particular place or from a particular paragraph, if you want to read that information, you can give by using this constructor. Now file input stream, it creates an input file stream to read from a file with the specified name. So here if you want to read an input file to read from a file with the specified name. Okay, example, if you want to read content from any file, so that file name or file path can be given here. Okay, now here you can see the example program. Here the first one is file input stream. We are, as I already said, if you are using any stream, it is a condition that you should include that streams. So java.io file input stream, and here our class name is public class data stream example. Public is a keyword, class is a keyword. With the public we are specifying that whatever file you are creating, that is a public, means anyone can read that file. Okay, next class. Here next we have a main method, public static void main string args. It's a main method, and inside the main method only we are giving a try block. Actually, why we are giving a try block here? Whenever you are dealing with any file, example, I want to open a file and I want to read data from that file. Example, see, I want to open one test1 dot file which is there in the system, and I want to write something into the file. So sometimes whatever file name I am giving, that may be wrong, or whatever file you are giving, that file may not exist in the system. Some technical errors you can expect when you are dealing with a files concept. So from whichever block you are expecting an error, that should be written inside the try block. So here in the try block I am giving this. You can see this is a try block. File input stream is a stream class. fin is an object. Okay, so file will be open and that is stored in that particular object, and a new file input stream. So fin is an object, and you can see in the D drive testout.txt is there, one file is there, that file I want to open. Okay, you understood here? File input stream is a class, fin is an object of that class, new file input stream is a constructor, and it is a parameterized constructor. In the parameterized constructor, what I am giving? testout.txt. testout.txt means it is a notepad file, it is a text file, and that file is stored inside the fin. Now you see here I am declaring one variable fin. Okay, I am declaring one variable fin, equals to, I am declaring one variable fin equals to I equals to fin. What is the name of the variable I declared? I. Equals to fin. What is fin actually? Fin is an object. In that object, what I stored actually? Testout.txt. So testout.txt is already there in fin. Now fin dot read. Fin dot read means I want to see, whenever you are writing any method, you should come from the right to left. So read, what we are reading? fin. In fin what you have? testout.txt. So we are reading testout.txt file content. So whatever content is there in a testout.txt, that content we are reading. Okay. Now here system.out.println char I. See here, what is I actually? We are reading the characters one by one from a file. What is the file name? testout.txt. Now the same characters we are printing on the output screen by using a system.out.println char I. Now we are closing the file. So here what we are doing? One file is there in the D drive. That file I am opening. Here you are opening one file means here whatever file you are opening, that is considered as an input. Okay, what is the input here? Whatever, from whichever file you want to read the content, that is the input. So here testout.txt is a input. Okay, so that we are reading, and whatever content is there in that file, that I want to print on the screen. So that is about input stream. Now the next one is file output. Okay, see in the previous example I opened one file testout.txt and I read the content from that file. Now what I want to do is I want to write content into that file. Previously whatever content is there in that file, no, just we had read it, but now what I want to do, I want to write some content into that file. Okay, so if you want to write a content into the file, then we'll use a stream called file output stream. Using a file output stream, we can read some content to the file. Okay, see here you see the definition. File output stream is an output stream for writing data to a file. Just to please underline that point, file output stream is an output stream. It is an output stream for writing data to a file. So using this stream, what we are doing, we are writing some content into that file. I want to write something to the file. So if you want to write something to the file, here we'll use a file output stream class. Okay, using that we can write something to a file. Okay, now see in the next line you can see file output stream is a subclass of output stream. File output stream is a subclass of what? Actually output stream. See basically we have two types of stream only. One is the input and the second one is the output. So here file output stream is a subclass of the output stream. Means we are getting file output. We are getting file output from a output stream. See here I will show you that output stream. See here in the output stream we have a different subclasses, right? So file output stream we are dealing now. So here file output stream is a subclass of output stream. Okay, so what is the use of this output stream? It is used to write something to a file. Now how to declare this? Public class file output stream extends output stream. Okay, so file output stream is a subclass of what? Output stream. Means here file output stream is taking some properties from the output stream. So constructors. So if it is a class, we need a constructor so that can be executed automatically without calling. So for output stream also, here we have some constructors. File output stream, same. In previously file input stream I have given file and file. Okay, file is a data structure and the file is an object. It contains the name of the file. Or see definition I have given already. Creates a file output stream to write to a file object. So here what we are doing, this file is there, no, that file contains name of the file to which file we are writing a content. So it is a compulsory when you want to write something to a file, you need to create an object of that file, because Java is a truly object oriented programming. If you want to write content also and if you want to read content also, that file name should be stored inside the file. Only the operations you are performing on that object may be different, but whatever you want to perform, whatever means if you want to open a file, if you want to delete a file, if you want to read content from the file, first file object should be created, and after creating a file object you can read the content from the file, or you can write content to that file. Now the next one is a file output stream, file boolean append. Okay, it is nothing but appending mode means you can write some content into the file. Already example, some content is there, 5 or 6 characters is there, you want to add more content, then here you can use the append method. Using append method we can add some more content to an existing file. Okay, next here you see file output stream, file descriptor. It creates a file output stream to write to the specified file descriptor. Example, from particular position, in a particular position you want to write the content, so you want to know the exact position, then that you can find out by using a file descriptor. Now file output stream, see file output stream means it creates a file output stream to write to the file with the specified name. See, if you want to write content to any another file instead of the output console, then you can use this constructor. Means it depends on the your requirement, you can use any constructors. Now here you have an example program. See, Java file not found exception. Example, whatever file you are searching, if that file is not exist, then file not found class is used, file output stream and IO exceptions. Understood? So 3 classes are important when you are using a file output stream. The main method throws file not found exception. Example, I want to search one file, in that file I want to write the content, that file is not exist, then what exception handling class will be called? File not found exception and IO exception. Example, if it is not accessing, then IO exception you will get. See, string file name equals to. So example, if you want to write content to any other file, first you need to give the name of the file. Name of the file is nothing but the string only. So string file name equals to home. Here I have given the location. What is the file name here actually? New file.txt. New file.txt means to that particular file I want to write the content. So when you want to write the content, it is a condition that first you should know the name of the file. So if it is if the file is in the same location, whatever file you are opening and whatever file you are writing, then directly you can give the name of the file. If they are not in the same location, then we'll give the complete path of the file. So here I am giving a complete path of the file. Okay, now you see try block. See, when we'll write the try block, from which block you are expecting an error, that only we'll write inside the try. See, try file output stream FOS equals to new file output stream in the bracket file name. See, that file will be opened and that should be stored in a FOS. Okay, see, this file name is a type of string. In the previous line I have given string file name. So file name is a variable that is used to store the name of the file, and that file name is passed as the parameter to the this constructor. Now string text equals text equals to today is a beautiful day. So what content I am storing actually here? I am writing today is a beautiful day. This is the content. Okay, and it is a string only. Text is a variable. Now bytes text dot get bytes. You will get total how much memory is needed to store this. Now FOS write my bytes. That much data is written to the FOS. What is the FOS here actually? Whatever file name you have given, that file is stored inside the FOS, and we are writing this content to that FOS. Okay, actually this is about file output stream. Here, see, once again I am explaining this program. String, see, after the main method you see string file name equals to, I am giving the location. From that location the file will be taken and that is stored in a file name. So now in the file name what you have, the name of the file to which you want to read over. Next what I am doing is that I am by default I want to open. So that is why I am passing as a parameter to the constructor. Now I am creating a one text and I am getting the size of that text, and that much text I am writing into that file. Okay, FOS write method. Write is the method of file output string. So my bytes, here you can see my bytes equals to text dot get bytes. Here what is the text? Today is a beautiful day. Total example of 15 characters you have. That 15 characters stored inside the my bytes, and that 15 characters stores to the FOS. Here what is the FOS? The file which you want to open. Okay, so this is about only file input and output. In the next class I will explain scanner classes and buffer classes. Thank you.